Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video, I'm going to go over different rig builds for different scenarios. When you build these crawlers, you have to keep in mind and know from the beginning, what am I building this crawler for? Is it going to be used for an indoor course? Is it going to be used on the wooded trails? And is it going to be used on the rocks? There's a lot of different parts to add to your vehicles to make them more capable in each one of those scenarios, and I'll kind of quickly go over that, and I'll link a lot of other build videos from the vehicles I mentioned here in this video so that you can go back and look at the builds on those videos. So I'll jump right into the video, and definitely like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thanks. Okay, first I'm going to go over this Bronco, which was built more for my indoor course and outdoor wooded trails. Kind of like more dirt trails with roots, tree trunks, and more so on the indoor course. Basically, I built this. The Bronco is a lot top heavier than some of the other rigs, so it can't climb up steeper hills at kind of like a 60-degree angle like some of the other crawlers that I've built. It's a little bit more top heavy, but the flex capability is amazing on this for the indoor course. More kind of like rock garden type areas, it reigns supreme. Next, I'll go into this Injora rock buggy, which I built more specifically for crawling steeper rock areas, very steep rocky hills, those kind of areas. The incline climbing capabilities on this is very great. It's very front heavy in that aspect, and I still actually have a lot of flex on this vehicle, but it's amazing what this vehicle can do on the rocks. The center of gravity is actually very low on this vehicle because the rock buggy chassis is a lot lighter than the Bronco up top, so you don't have to worry about it flipping backwards as much. When I built this Deadbolt, I built it more on a budget build, more so for my 6-year-old son. I didn't want to spend as much money on this vehicle as some of my other rigs because of, the 6-year-old is going to be a lot more rough, not take care of the vehicle as much as I would, of course. But I did add quite a few mods on this. If you watch some of my older vids on any of these vehicles, I'll link many of the videos in the description if you're interested in any of these builds. The incline climbing capability was what I was more so going for on this vehicle. Using limiting straps, I was able to get at least a 60-degree incline or more on the climbing capabilities of this vehicle. And this is something that's great on my indoor course as well as outdoors on the rocks and dirt trails. When I built this vehicle, the CR18P Trail Hunter, I was going more for a very aggressive kind of a scale looking vehicle. I painted a lot of parts on here. It looks very clean. I use this a lot on my indoor course as well as a lot of wooded and dirt trails. So when you're building a lot of these vehicles, just definitely have an idea in your head of what you're going for, what you're trying to accomplish with this. Even before you purchase your rigs, make sure you have an idea of, are you going to be using these things on the rocks, on an indoor course, on a dirt trail, and do a lot of research on parts to use to make that vehicle more capable for what you're trying to go for there.